Welcome to the Las Vegas Grand Prix 2023. We are coming to another American GP at the end of this year, and it's going to be on the Las Vegas Strip this year. So we're for the first time ever on the channel on a set of Corsa with this insane track mod for Las Vegas with a bunch of 2023 cars which will be racing around this place. But first of all, I want to get a hot lap in just to get our bearings. So we started the lap in the video going through the main straight. This is sector 1 into sector 2, blind left-hander here. Have to be very careful of not overcooking it. And then a bit of an awkward left, right, left section, and then we wind out for the faster bits, and soon we'll get to that infamous Las Vegas Strip. But before we get to that, there's actually a little bit of a blind left-hander here again that can catch you out. Use that little road marking to start the break point. I've gone a bit wide over the curb, and then this is the long-ass straight. And when I mean long, I mean very long, as we pass Caesar's Palace on the right-hand side, and very much just a straight line from here down the Las Vegas Strip, past many different hotels, attractions, and then as we get to this underpass bridge, use that as a break point. Fourth gear, very quick. I mean, pretty much not even a... I mean, there are 3 apexes there, but there pretty much wasn't even a corner there. And then you're through to the final corner, which is flat out onto the main straight. So that's Las Vegas. It's certainly going to divide opinion of whether it's even worth it as a racetrack. I don't really know how much of a racetrack you can even call this. It is very much just a load of straights with some small turns just to get this track around the main area of Las Vegas and the Strip. But it's now time to dive into a race as we're going to play the Las Vegas 2023 Grand Prix early. Now, the hot lap may have not looked that inspiring, but now with a full grid of 2023 cars, let's see how it fares in race conditions as we go to lights out to our first ever Las Vegas GP. Now, turn 1, the entry's quite wide, tighten the apex, and then opens back up again. So let's just keep on the outside and see if we can make a pass or two. I think we've got the Alpha, one of the Alphas and one of the Williams cars. This corner's very awkward. We're all getting very close to one another. The AI actually having so many side-by-sides, actually 2x2 almost, as we go through. Can we thread this through on the inside? No. Gonna have to go to the inside as the Haas sticks to the middle of the circuit. We're going to try and follow this Alfa Romeo through as he goes on the inside of our teammate Piastri as we're driving now in Lando Norris's McLaren, as we're now on the outside of our teammate into this blind left. I don't know if he's still there on the inside. Yes, he is. Piastri giving it a good fight there, but we kept our wits about us. I knew he was there on the inside, and the Alpha has got caught up in the curve, so we make another move. So there is, I don't know, I mean, there are a few opportunities to make passes here, but then at the same time, like, you're just going to get to this part of the circuit, and it's going to be kind of Monza vibes where you've compromised on the wings. It's going to be that compromise of having enough downforce for sector 1, and then this just well and truly is just all about straight line speed. As we go down now side by side on the Las Vegas Strip, and I guess this is exactly the kind of photo op F1 and the organisers want. They want cars going side by side down the Las Vegas Strip, going for overtakes, as we get one of the 2 Alpines a bit over the curb on the left, but the AI also are having an imaginative line with some of these curbs as well. But we're now through on the Haas. He's moving about a little bit. We're going to stick. Oh, ho, ho, yo, yo. That corner's actually a bit tricky with DRS, you know, that final corner. We've outbroken the Alpine around the outside. Going to give a bit of a fight on the exit. He's still there. And now we're through this very awkward right-hander where you just are so scared of the rear end stepping out. But we managed to hold our wits about us and get past one of the French drivers in the French team. And now we close up to the next one. But this section, you have to just be patient and wait for that the opportunity of someone falling asleep a little bit and leaving the door open, because the walls are close, the corners are blind, so it is a bit of a challenge. Just, you know, like I said in the hot lap video, like, I know planning permission, etc., but if they could have had a bit more of a technical last sector after the Las Vegas Strip, like they have in Sector 1, I think could actually be a pretty tidy street track. But the fact that now, for the rest of the lap, it's very easy corners, very just, you know, non-existent corners. Like, that's not challenging whatsoever. And then, again, we come to the drag race, where I've got the ERS deployment delivery on attack mode, and we're gaining on the Aston. We'll get past the Alpine and the Aston, and we'll gain on the Mercedes of Russell, I believe, there with the lime green numbers. And this is the kind of performance McLaren will be praying for after a very difficult pre-season testing just gone by for them. We've actually run out of ERS now, so I may be in a little bit of trouble. Need to save a bit more. Let's go on. Oh, yeah, the Mercs passed me. There you go. I used all my ERS, and he got back past this. So let's go on building. Let's build some ERS in the first sector. And we've actually got it back on deployment, so I'll go balanced. We're now gaining on the Red Bull. Oh, yes, yes, come on. He's still there, I think. No, we've got him, we've got him, we've got him. I saw him in the mirrors. I was worried where he was there, because if you shut the door, you're just going to have a monumental crash if he's there still. But now we can catch the leaders. I'm going to try open DRS through this entire section. This is going to be scary. Yeah. The rear end started to float a little bit there. I think you may have even seen my car drifting off a little bit, but we just about made it, you know. No wonder the AI managed it. They're probably pin perfect on the throttle there. And then we're gaining on Sir Lewis Hamilton down the Vegas Strip. Can we make a move at the end of the straight? We're gaining. Is he going to go defensive? We're going to go to the inside before he even has a chance to make a decision. It's going to be tough, though. I think he's still there. Yes, he is. Oh, okay. You know what? That's actually, that was a nice move, you know. Okay. That corner's easy on a hot lap, but when you've got a car on the outside, it actually becomes a bit more of a challenge because you have to give them some room, of course. So Hamilton able to defend this, but then into turn one on the outside. Let's go for this switch and try and see how it is on the outside here. Didn't really work out for us. We didn't get the exit I wanted, actually. I've actually had my pants pulled down a little bit with that switch back. But now, gaining on the inside. Come on, surely this is it. This is it. And now we have a chance to get onto the podium with the two Ferraris and Verstappen's Red Bull, I'm assuming, in front in first place. Let's do this. 2 laps to go. Gaining on the Ferrari. We're getting quicker and quicker, I think, as we go through the laps, as I get used to my brake points and just the general muscle memory of where I'm turning in. This corner is still very difficult because that curb at the inside is so volatile. It's quite realistic, actually, to F123. Maybe that's what F123 will be like. These curbs will be deadly on F123, I'm going to guess, as we're, again, managing to keep DRS open through there, but each time I'm very wary of the rear end just flying off. But now we're underneath the rear wing of one of the Ferraris. I think it's Sainz. Yes, it is. So it's Leclerc and Verstappen. Surprise, surprise, at the sharp end. 1 and 2. But Sainz is still there, and he's actually he's re-overtaken us, and it's side by side ahead of us. Leclerc going for the move on Verstappen as we try and get third place on Sainz, but the Ferraris actually managed to stay ahead of us. I thought that'd be an easy overtake because the AI seemed to be a little bit slow in a straight line, but that Ferrari got me in the drag race. So it's going to go down to the last lap. Leclerc's still having a go at Verstappen. Sainz is in there. Sainz going for the dive bomb. Oh, he's going to try and overtake the Ferrari. His teammate getting to second himself. And Max may just have breathing room. This is turning into an electric last lap of this GP. And we're getting involved. Great exit through the right-hander. Plant the power early. Is Leclerc going to defend? No. So we're going to go to the inside line and try and get involved in this fight for ourselves. Oh, nearly full sent it on both the cars there, but that would have been very difficult to slow down in time. So instead, we'll be patient and wait for our opportunity. We're up to second place. The McLaren probably having a nosebleed right now on the pit wall. Looking at this performance, very much not what we've seen at pre-season testing, but a man can dream as we try and take Lando Norris's car up to first place at the Las Vegas. Yeah! No! Keep it! No! The DRS! No! We're down to 4th. Oh, no! The 5th place even. Oh, the last lap. Of course that's when it happens. Of course that's when my rear end steps out with DRS there. Right, use all the ERS here now. Full out attack. Get past Lewis. and try and re-get the Ferrari maybe in the dying stage. Let's absolutely full send this. Third gear, fourth gear on the exit, over the curb. Drag race now with one of the Ferraris. Pulling. He's still there, I think. I can't tell in the mirrors. But through to the final corner. And we will get the podium. Third place. Oh, there is a challenge to this circuit. There is. Sector 1, I actually kind of like. Can't lie. But the rest of it leaves a little bit wanting more. That final sector is far too short. But that has been the Las Vegas Grand Prix, guys. If you have enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. The circuit and the racing you saw. You reckon we'll get anything like that in real life at the end of the year? Let me know. If you're new around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.